If your nightmares had a name, it'd be Gary Ridgway. Known as the Green River Killer, Ridgway's reign of terror is one of the most chilling chapters in the annals of American crime. His story is a grim reminder of how evil can lurk behind the most unassuming facades. Let's unravel the dark legacy of the Green River Killer. Ridgway's crimes spanned over 2 decades, leaving a trail of fear and sorrow in their wake. His ability to evade capture for so long only added to the terror he inflicted on the community. In the 1980s and 90s, the Green River Killer terrorized Washington state. The picturesque landscapes of the Pacific Northwest became the backdrop for a series of gruesome murders that would haunt the region for years to come. Gary Ridgway, a seemingly ordinary truck painter, was living a double life. By day, he was a diligent worker, blending seamlessly into the fabric of society. But beneath this veneer of normalcy lay a dark and twisted mind. By day, he blended in. He was the kind of neighbor you wouldn't think twice about, the man who waved hello as he mowed his lawn. But this facade was a carefully constructed mask, hiding his true nature. By night, he preyed on vulnerable women. Under the cover of darkness, Ridgway would hunt for his victims, often targeting those who were already marginalized and overlooked by society. Ridgway confessed to killing 49 women, but the true number might be even higher. Each victim was a daughter, a sister, a friend, whose lives were brutally cut short. The community mourned, holding vigils and memorials to honor those lost. His modus operandi? He'd lure his victims, often sex workers, with promises of money or safety. These women, already living on the edge, found themselves ensnared by Ridgway's deceitful charm, then strangle them and dump their bodies near the Green River. The river, once a symbol of natural beauty, became synonymous with death and despair, its waters hiding the secrets of Ridgway's heinous acts. Hence the sinister nickname, the Green River Killer, a name that would forever be etched in the annals of true crime history, a moniker that evoked fear and revulsion. For years, the police were stumped. Despite their best efforts, Ridgway remained elusive, his cunning and meticulous nature allowing him to slip through the cracks of the investigation. Ridgway was a master manipulator, evading capture with chilling ease. He knew how to blend in, how to divert suspicion, and how to exploit the vulnerabilities of his victims and the system. But in 2001, a breakthrough came with DNA evidence. Advances in forensic science provided the key to unlocking the mystery that had baffled investigators for so long. Science finally caught up with the monster. The DNA evidence linked Ridgway to several of the murders, providing the irrefutable proof needed to bring him to justice. Ridgway showed no remorse, coldly detailing his crimes during interrogations. His lack of empathy and chilling detachment were evident as he recounted the horrific details of his actions. He claimed he was doing society a favor. In his twisted mind, he believed he was ridding the world of those he deemed unworthy, a justification that only added to the horror of his crimes. His lack of empathy shocked even the most seasoned detectives. Those who had seen the worst of humanity were still taken aback by Ridgway's cold-blooded nature and his complete absence of remorse. In 2003, Gary Ridgway was sentenced to life in prison without parole. The sentence ensured that he would never again walk free, bringing a measure of relief to the families of his victims and the community at large. He may be behind bars, but the shadow of his deeds still haunts many. The scars left by his actions run deep, a constant reminder of the darkness that can hide behind a seemingly ordinary face. True crime fans remember, evil can wear the most ordinary masks. Stay curious, stay safe. As we delve into these stories, let us not forget the victims and the lessons we can learn from their tragic fates.